Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, Ex-Shia. Come to help you all, even Christians, to see for themselves. On this now, um, what is it? Who deceived Adam? It's on women's rights, female. This, and then also the topic actually is, but it'll go to the Quran ayats, which are on females. And I found out, refreshing my memory on the Bible verse, that Eve deceived Adam. Adam was not deceived on his own, right? So those of the Muslims becoming Christians, and a little bit of my mind also in this weakness, going to Christian prayers, buying a cross and all. It's thank you, Christian prayers, for your prayers online. I mean, for free on YouTube and all. So this verse, so looking at the verses in the Quran on women and how a Muslim has told us to interpret this about women, this particular hadith or this particular ayat, we'll see also that. So how to interpret the Quran and hadith, especially like some examples that I'll be giving you, not all, on these ayats that I'll be showing you. For example, Surah 4, ayat 116. So the Shias would take Yusuf Ali on this, and I'll just read out. So some of these examples from some ayats. Surah 4, ayat 116. Indeed, Allah does not, excuse me, Allah does not forgive association with Him, but He forgives what is less than that for whom He wills, and he who associates others with Allah has certainly gone far astray. So I very badly, poorly, but try to show you that association with Allah, the ayats against polytheists are unjust, yet maybe some Shias, some even mostly Shias, I don't know, will say that she's misinterpreting the ayats and saying that Sunnis and Shias are, and I could show you these other ayats where Sunnis and Shias are not united in interpreting the ayats on wudu. Shias do not wash their feet. Sunnis wash their feet. Shias wipe their feet and say this ayat means wiping of the feet. Shias have a different timing. For example, Maghrib time, the Shias' namaz, salat is 10 minutes later, or what, 5 minutes, like that, than the Sunnis. And this could make a world of a difference. So blaming us, this Shia comes, right? And I think I haven't given him enough. He doesn't read, he doesn't see what I'm showing, sorry, not read, but keeps on, he's been saying about my home, my family, and that if I was in Pakistan, if I was a Shia in Pakistan, I may have been killed if I was in Hazara or Parachana. And even in one of those Imam Bargas, if we had gone, a women's ladies' majlis, if there was any bomb blast. And then maybe you would want to blame it on the West. Okay. So you see, that's why I don't want to go in these hadiths, Sunni hadiths, on about women witnessing, being witnesses, half of men. Prophet Muhammad has said, right? This, but look at this now. See, that's why so much, and then I will be blamed for misinterpreting Karbala, Bibi Zainab's khutbah, taking Yazid's side. Forget the Quran ayats. Like, they can't see the Quran ayats, and they're not even Shias. Recently, Saklan Haider, you could see how dishonest he's been and putting personal attacks on me and false accusations. So, where to go with these people? Some of these Islam today is a testimony. So, I'll just, this is from alhakam.org. Islam today is the testimony of a woman worth only half that of a man. Now, this particular website gives this: before any conclusions are drawn, one should first familiarize oneself with the passage in question in the Holy Quran. We're supposed to listen to them. Okay, so we're listening, they're showing us its context, which is claimed to imply that a woman's testimony would be worth only half that of man. It reads. So he's given Surah Baqarah 283, the website, sorry. What is and I don't want to, that's why I'm not saying he. I want to avoid saying he. If I say he or she or they, the website, I should say, I should avoid blaming the Muslims even in that, even in this, right? And look at the personal attacks. And what is immediately apparent is that it is a gross misconception to assume that this verse refers to the testimony of women per se, with critics of Islam ever going so far as to claim that a woman would be worth only half as much as a man. This is what we were told as Shias, that she is in testimony, witness, worth half of that of man, not only those critics of Islam who are non-Muslims. So I don't know what he's saying here, or what the website is saying here. To the Islamic image of women presented in this verse. Now, on the onset, I know the website is lying. If one, even the Sunnis know that a woman's testimony is half of that of man, right? So two women equals to one man in Islam, in the testimonies, witnesses. Now, I don't know what this contemporary website is trying to do. Just blame the critics, Islamic critics, non-Muslim critics. You know very well that this is not true, for you Muslims have believed and taken the Quran ayat to mean that one woman, two women are equal to one man in testimonies, in witnesses, in this case, right? Or the cases which require witnesses, any case which requires a witness. And now you want to change it, and you want to blame even the ex-Muslims and confuse the rest of the people and dishonestly say things. Enough is enough, please. I mean, what shall we do with these dishonest people? If one examines, right? So you can read your this thing, but I know what I believed in and what I was told to believe in, and how to take this Quran ayat Surah 2, ayat 283 on women, right? Being witnesses compared to men. Okay, he's got a new thing coming. Sorry, this website has a new thing coming up. Not least since the popular science book, Why Men Don't Listen. Oh, it's in the West. And so by Alan and Barbara Pease, everything is in the West. Blame the West for everything. And then what else is there if one takes a holistic view of space and time, and God knows where they're coming from. Above all, this website is coming from. Above all, in patriarchal societies, oh, which are still more common today in the West, it is easier to put pressure on women to give false testimony. But what about those times? And now bring in, I'm thinking, what? Patriarchal societies? What about Surah 4, ayat 34? Who has made it a patriarchal society where even a Muslim told me, Muslim lady, a Muslim told me that it's a man's religion. Islam is a man's religion. In a patriarchal society, in patriarchal societies. Oh, he's forgotten Surah 4, Ayat 34. How has Allah made it a patriarchal society? Please see this. Surah 4, Ayat 34. Men are the protectors and maintainers of women because Allah has made one of them excel over the other. And since Allah, this is patriarchal power, Allah has made even men protectors and maintainers. So if you make someone protectors and maintainers, you should not have these powerful men. Then, even on third count, right? Beat them or strike them. Idribuna. So I showed you the word and strike the very fingertips. If they put lightly even. So there are some people who are changing the verse, this part of the verse, putting lightly or showing the hadith of Prophet Muhammad when the even the Sunnis have these contradictory hadiths, right? So what do you do then? So then what they do is they sum up, somehow come to this conclusion that since Prophet Muhammad has said this here, that strike them with the with musaq. It's like a tooth. It's like wooden thing where toothbrush. Let's call it toothbrush and toothpaste, right? Just a minute, please. I have to put something off here. So now this, and then we're blamed for misinterpreting the ayats, huh? And I'm told against me that Muslim who has been trying to unite the Sunnis and the I was also trying to do that, right? Understanding Shia Islam. When I saw that Shias were killed in Pakistan, ruthlessly. But so see, they also have this. They some of them put lightly. So they take those who take the hadith of Prophet Muhammad, maybe hit them with a masak toothbrush or what? But idribuna, the word here, what is the word here? Um, wadrib, wadribun, wadribuhunna, wadribuhunna. If you take this word, right? This is from that word, strike them. It doesn't say like how hard, but from that ayat, strike the very fingertips, and like if you're in war with them or battle or whatever. And I was trying to show you that maybe that's not the case. Just strike them with your, behead them, Surah Muhammad ayat, tightly tie them, wadribuna. Where does this come from? So some people, some Sunnis might take the hadith of Prophet Muhammad and say, strike them, like even striking them with your foot, your toothpaste. But there are patriarchal men. And your Allah Himself is patriarchal. He's made protectors, maintainers of women. And Hazrat Khadija was not even a Muslim when she was a businesswoman, inherited from her father or something. But she became a businesswoman, very rich, and Prophet Muhammad started working for her. At that time, even the Shias know that Hazrat Khadija, before getting married to Prophet Muhammad, was not a Muslim. So how do you feel? And the Muslims saying, "Oh, Hazrat Khadija did Muslim women or Muslim, trying to say that in Islam, Muslim women can do business. No, not anymore. Look at that ayat, right? You use Hazrat Khadija's example when Hazrat Khadija, when the Sunnis know that they believe that Prophet Muhammad at some time in his life was not a prophet. He didn't know he was going to become a prophet even. Sunni belief. Shia belief, no. Shia belief is that Prophet Muhammad knew he was a prophet, right? So, but Hazrat Khadija was not a Muslim at that time when she hired Prophet Muhammad. And she was a businesswoman. However, she became a businesswoman. And the Sunnis giving this example, it's quite surprising, shocking. Because afterwards, the ayat says women of Prophet Muhammad should be inside the homes, covered up and all this. Maybe you say, okay, they can work, go out and work and all that. This. But please don't give, like, if you give examples of Bibi Khadija, she was at that time a non Muslim. When Sunnis say that Prophet Muhammad also was a non Muslim at that time, at a time in his life, not even knowing that he was a prophet until the revelation through the angel came to him. So this. And they blame us left, right, and center for misinterpreting, for this. So many things. Now, and they blame the West for patriarchal societies or ancient times, pre Islamic times, burying infant daughters alive. When they're on done, they can do and be forgiven later on also. The future duns are forgiven. Surah Fat ayat 2 and Surah Takwir ayat 7 or 8 or 8 and 9. Done, the meaning of the word done. Of course, there as in Surah Takwir, Allah says that these infant girls will question, for what crime was I killed? Crime, what crime done? And you see in Surah Fat, Allah will be forgiving there, and there they put faults or mistakes. No, done put not error. Error is what in Surah Azab ayat that you erred because Allah forgives you, Allah overlooks because you erred, and it is the intention because you are polytheist. Allah doesn't even know how to put it properly. So there's so much confusion and so much putting our own words in, translators putting their own words, not for what is previous in the ayat, but even the meanings, and Allah hasn't put it properly in the Quran. See. See who is the patriarchal one. And I showed you Surah 4, ayat 34 before, against Surah 4, ayat 1 to 8. If a woman fears either ill treatment or aversion from her husband, it is not wrong for the husband and wife to bring about reconciliation. Now, this husband is powerful, right? And even Allah says he's more powerful, excelling over other in power, maybe, and all, and even being the breadwinner and being a protector and a maintainer of women. So he's made these men powerful, emphasizing. Do you not get it, Muslims? Oh my goodness. So, how they interpret this, some take the hadith of the toothpaste with the tooth, like it's a wooden, from this wooden tree, musakh, from some herbal tree where you can, you get this and you make it into a stick and you clean your teeth. We called it musakh in Pakistan, Urdu. Lightly beat your wives. Even lightly, what is this? So, taking that from that website, so much intellectual, so much dishonesty, you see. No, no, the Islamic critics, no, no, even the believers used to say that women are worth what against men in witnesses? Two women. One woman is half of man in witnesses. So only blaming the critics, Islamic critics, what is? It's not right. Alhakam.org, this is not right. Above all, in patriarchal societies, what is your Allah saying in Surah 4 ayat 34, please? What does it mean, patriarchal societies? Didn't Prophet Muhammad say that when it will be the end of times when a woman, um, that hadith you don't take, but first and foremost the Quran ayat. Now that hadith could come from the Sunnis, and the Shias may be saying, oh yeah, we don't have to listen to her on this. That when a woman becomes a leader, uh, it becomes a matriarchal society, then you've had it. The end has come. This is sign of ending of time or something. Well, I've heard this, so sorry, I'm going to search it out now. It's not easy for me to find the hadiths. How Christian Prince remembers them, and Rob Christian and others. I was trying to search that hadith. Hadith has, where women are compared to dogs and all this because of having their monthlies. My goodness. So I wanted to show you that also. I couldn't find it. And no, women are not evil. Prophet Muhammad hasn't said that, but has said that women are fitna for men at times, right? So avoid them, temptation. And matriarchal societies, where the matriarchal society, didn't Prophet Muhammad say it will be the end of times? Sign of, or that it destroys what did Prophet Muhammad say? Isn't there a hadith? Now see, I can't find it. When women become head of families, I think I should search it like this. Oh, they would tell me I'm barking like a dog and all this. All these years of lies, deception, since the advent of Prophet Muhammad and his declaration of prophethood in Makkah. And then I could see as a Shia how they changed it, Imam Hussein, how they made Imam Hussein not determined but oppressed. Mazloom Imam Hussein. Mazloom, I had to be with Sakina. So what did I give you? Surah divorce. Surah divorce, what do you call it now? I've forgotten the word in Urdu or Arabic. Talaq. Surah Talaq ayat that you can tying. I showed you from the Shia side. On Shia belief, on an atheist side. Tying and all this allowed. And I showed you recently also Sayyid Sistani saying, oh, at that time, how can you blame the society? What Islam upheld, you should have known. His Eminent Sayyid Sistani, who's a marja of many Shias. Women become head of families, what will happen? Prophet Muhammad, I'm sorry, I'm really terrible at this. And you think I will, okay, West, like, yeah, but don't, yourselves, you can hit your women. Talking to me like this, barking about me, you can strike your women. If they disobey you on the third count, at least I don't believe in a religion that says strike your women on the third count. Barking is different. Ranjit Singh Kanya, did I pronounce that? Hello, hello, welcome. At least I don't, I don't wish for the women who are married or what your right hands possess, that men, right? What's this? HRU? Sorry, I didn't get this. Kanya is pronounced properly. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Ranjit Singh Kanya is here. How are you? Oh, how am I? I'm on this now. Very passionate about this. Sultan Thai. Oh, again, you see, Ranjit, I have to. I'm not. Be on the topic, otherwise, time you out. So the man is head of household, right? Isn't that so? Isn't this a patriarchal society? Islam? Doesn't Islam encourage this? From Surah 4, Ayat 34, we can see, we can make out easily. Compassion spread within the household, yeah? But the moment she goes out of the household, and the moment she's not married, or she's single, or she's a spinster, the same, or divorced, what kind of respect does the Islamic society could give her? If she goes out alone, like in Egypt, Yasmin Muhammad was saying, 93% of Muslims, the women would be assaulted by Muslims in Egypt if she goes out alone. What is that? Where's my other gone to? Sorry. So, right? This is what the Muslims don't want you to know. And they want to come here and distract you, me, so that you don't know this because they know my condition. They're also exploiting it. You see how dishonest. Justice? This was supposed to be for justice, right? A religion for justice. Even la ilaha illallah, to put Allah in its place, for what? Not because Allah needs our, we weren't told that Allah doesn't need anything. There's a ayat. Allah is needless. For you to do justice, to be good with one another, beneficial. Not only your Allah name and all this beneficial, but you should be kind and good human being. That would, la ilaha illallah, I thought would make you a good human being. See, now I can't, Hadith, you mentioned it never will succeed. Such a nation as makes a woman their ruler, a nation. Al Bukhari, yeah, thank you. Ugh. But just see where I found it. I didn't find it in sunnah.com, the Hadith. Now I have to go here and then I have to take the Hadith number and go there. But thank you. Is this enough? I read it out, right? So I have to quickly, you can read this from seekersguidance.org. Okay, maybe it's not enough. Maybe we need to look more. Backbiting, slender. Okay. Oh, it's all women's non-Muslims as leaders when they are not present. Alternative. So sorry, I can't. I just have had enough of this women suffering. You know, they can't. If they can ask for khulla, they'll lose all their meher dowry. If the women ask for khulla, there's so many Other than the Surah 4 I 34, men are the protectors and maintainers. When you've made them, you know of the patriarchal societies, and sometimes the men will be oppressing the women, and no way can you beat the woman. No way. Not even on third count, even if a woman abuses a man. When that stepmother was abusing me so badly and throwing pots at me, 1989, my father was there in her house with her. Outside at the gate, he wanted to hit her because she wasn't stopping abusing me. First, she's thrown pots at me from top, first floor of their house. I said, "No, Daddy." I stopped my father from hitting her. She was abusing me like, prostitute, pimp, female pimp, Randy, God knows what, know what abuse. Sorry, I had to use. So I didn't even curse her in my heart. And I stopped from far away. I said, "No, Daddy." When I saw my father's hand raised, I was like, "No, Daddy." He stopped. But then he was still married to her, and this is my father's problem. So, no way. When a woman is abusing a man should not take his hand on her. No way. So I don't agree to this. I thought Imam Ali had written in Najl Balagha that if a woman misbehaves with you or abuses you, don't raise your hand on her. I can't find that saying. Oh, there's something on my chest. Some vein, some problem. Okay, and Imam Ali's sermon 80, women are evil. And I'm going to show you that too. But saying that this is in a patriarchal society, and you've totally disregarded this ayat, concentrating on that witness. And what are you going to say? No, no, our Islam doesn't encourage at all. Women are equal. Women are equal? No, no. Allah has said, no, we are told emotionally, this or there. No, we were told lies. Women are not equal to men. In power, in strength, they are equal. Then why would God emotion? In certain ways, they are equal to men, like it balances. God has balanced it. Where has God balanced it? About inheritance, okay, you say that the wife, husband, but what if she's a daughter, she's a spinster? The circumstances where she could get her father's inheritance, but you see, these spinsters, they're not respected. Even Zainab bin Josh was forced to marry Zaid and could not remain a proud widow, Quraysh widow. Without a man, you know very well what happens in Saudi Arabia to these women without a man, or with a man even. Father, I had to show my father's family to renew my ID, family book, they call in English. Without a father, what is the position of a woman, of a female? Orphans you can't take care of. The Allah says that if you can't do just, and you will not be able to do justice, then marry as you please. And another thing is, so on this I was, then I remembered rebel, and they are, look at this. So the Christians even say that the Hindu goddesses are, uh, and Baal and this and that, they're uh, devils, demons. Shun idol worshipping, right? Rebellious Satan, goddesses, females. Some put females in Surah 4, ayat 117. Rather than call upon him, they call upon goddesses. Or some put females here. And so, at least they had females, and how could they bury their infant babies alive, daughters? Goddesses, females. and call upon a rebellious Satan. So, I think God tried to cajole him. The Baba, take it. You know what the Shia say, that scoffer, Baba, your Fatima is, she doesn't have menses, she's pure, she's this, she's Zakiya, she's this. Even then, read what Dr. Shariati writes about Fatima is Fatima, right? His book. Fatima is Fatima, Prophet Muhammad's wife. Prophet Muhammad's daughter, sorry. Ali's wife. Yet, goddesses, females, some translated this Surah 4 ayat 117, females are, they call upon females. Now, a child, how would the Shias try to explain? Of course, you can call, it's common sense to call on the mother when the child is, but that's you're saying, oh, the Sunnis don't understand. The Sunnis don't understand. It's how Allah has written in the Quran ayats. And the Sunnis are saying, look at the Quran ayats to the Shias. The Shias are saying, it's implied. What is implied? That you can call on Ali? No, it's not implied in the Quran. Where is it implied? Very difficult. Only one ayat which may imply that that I showed helping the Shias against the Sunnis on what was it, on I think Shafa intercession. Only one ayat. So no, Shias, you must understand that God directly has put many such ayats. Do not call on other besides Allah, and then you, now for this, for example, for Surah 4 ayat 116, how do you interpret this ayat? Forgive association with him. Yusuf Ali, this is yushraka, this is shirk, right? Association with God, shirk, meaning rather than call upon him, they call upon goddesses. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, Yusuf Ali. Joining other gods with him. Sorry. Okay, now it's right. Surah 4, ayat 116, Sahih International puts, Allah does not forgive association with him. Why do you think Yusuf Ali has put joining other gods with him? Because the joining, Yusuf Ali knows about the Shias, right? And how they take Surah Maida at 5. So you want to put a different translation like this, or a different meaning to it? Step by step, I showed the Shias also, it does not mean joining other gods with him. It means associating with him anyone, in any way. Quran ayats I showed to the Shias. Now, Yusuf Ali could be trying to tell his Sunni people, join this. No, this shirk means joining other gods with them. And I worked it out and I showed you. And I also showed you Imam Ali is wrong in not attributing even, or even taking like attributes with Allah. Yusufun. Yusufun would be ascribing to Allah, attributing to Allah. This is association with Allah. And how many ways I've showed you Quran ayats. You come, you send your, or who, to say that she's misinterpreting. This is absolutely unacceptable. And you should be punished for your, use your Islam against yourselves, misguiding people. So you see, it's not joining other gods with him, ilahan. Please, it's association with him. Unless, say it properly, unless Allah gives authority. So how Allah has put it, how Yusuf Ali worked out the association with Allah means joining other gods with him. When I have worked out here, showing you verse by verse, Quran ayat by Quran ayat, And are you Shia still going to stick to this, joining other gods with and canceling me and saying she's misled? She's barking like a dog using my. And now even recent, they got me all worked up, against a aunt of mine, reminding me of what she's done and all this, so that I would come here. I knew it, that I would have a raised voice, very strung, highly strung. And so, Saklan, Heather can tell his Shias and everyone here that look, 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 she's barking like a dog, barking like a dog. I was right about her. I'm highly strung, right? And I don't have that energy. I just did work. I had such a bad headache. I was dying. I wish had died last night, yesterday. I तौबा किया है मैंने कि I will not clean up again. So let me be in the deplorable state, sand over sand here, dust over dust. And I've just taken my garbage out, and the bag was heavy. And I think I've pulled my chest muscle or something. I don't know. Or I may be having a heart attack. I don't. In London in 1982, I was telling a Filipino as we were walking, I think it's a muscle pull on my heart. Had this pain like a muscle pull. And I was in panic struck. I was very strong then. I didn't have a crisis in my life separating from a teacher I adored. I was like, oh, Melly, I think this is a muscle pull. Melly, I didn't even like let's go to the doctor or a cramp here. I've got a cramp here. I could have had a heart attack at 13, 14 in London, summer vacations. So, okay. So, my point is see, I have to keep bringing out my condition because the demons or what attacking me and wanting me to be like this so that my enemies or the Shias who don't like this, who don't want to see justice, who want to go in their wives as they wish and they want to beat their wives and they would say to you, no, no, But whatever they say to you, I know of reality that men, even Shia men and no elder, no Marja, no Molvi, Shia Molvi will come forward to help my aunt for years. Her husband sent her back with the baby daughter for years. So why do I get angry? Why am I barking? Why am I raising my voice? Highly strung. So that I didn't leave my religion on that. But just you wouldn't either, right? So patriarchal society, my aunt couldn't say give me khul. She was saying give me khula. He wasn't giving her divorce. So until the Shia husband even doesn't give the divorce to his Shia wife, for several years he kept her like this. She had to go to work in that trauma divorce society, which would look at her and say divorcee. Divorcee की stamp लगा देते हैं. And she had not worked in her life. Thank God that my mother, when she would come, my mother said, do this inter. So she, listening to my mother, had an inter certificate. So she could work. Otherwise, her father would not allow his daughters to study. Now, where is she going to work? With she has, and he wasn't even sending anything. Later on, he sent something. I'm not sure about that. But she had to go out and work. So she got a job in a Shia office. Thank God for that. So the realities in life, injustice is done. Who has made man? Who has emphasized patriarchal societies, families, and all? Your Allah has also. No, no Maulana, Shia Maulana, religious scholar could help my aunt against her husband. Baba, divorce de do. Without telling her, she didn't even check properly that it was a one-way ticket from Oman to Karachi. Oh, and then with her baby daughter, she didn't even think that this is what her husband would do to her. What has she done? In Oman, she was such a beautiful. She lived with me. She never harmed. She's never done anything. There was no. I couldn't dream of her doing. She's lived with me. I've lived with her. I can't dream of her like being unfaithful or disobedient to her husband or shouting. She was happy-go-lucky. We don't know why her husband did that to her. Patriarchal societies, they say, critics of Islam can't even see Surah 4 ayah 34. Why don't you give? So when I give it with the Surah, if I give Surah this, right? Surah 2 ayat against the witnesses. So this is why I try. But first, like, you know how to. Now I'm showing you this way. What the Muslims say. Now, before coming here, just before coming here, highly strung, reminding me there's something, a case. So my voice, I'm kind of, a woman fears either ill treatment or aversion from her husband, desertion, like her husband has an upper hand. Allah has said he excels because one excels over the other, meaning the man excels over the woman or female, right? Here also, Surah 4 at 128. Yes, be kind to the woman, but if a woman fears, there's another ayat, be kind to them and be just with them. But how just is Allah? And how equal? What equality? She can't beat her husband up. And desertion. And you know what has he said further? The website said further, Islamic further on this. Sorry, I'm using this Islamic website. Ah, so on above all in patriarchal societies, which are still more common today, wherever they are, like apart from Islamic societies, it is easier to put pressure on women to give false testimony, right? What about what Allah has said? One excels over the other. It's easier to put pressure on women in Islam too, right? By the men, by the Muslim men, Shia, Sunni, all. Please see, because I've had reality knocking at me, biting in Shia Islam, Shias. It is very easy, even in Islam. So why are you talking about patriarchal? Sorry, website, Islamic website. This is cracking. I'm cracking up. Sorry. What can I do? The Quranic ruling thus does not aim to devalue the reliability of women's testimony in general. I'm shocked. Look how they put it. No, no. As a Shia, I've known that a woman is half of man in witnessing, in testimony. And if I give a hadith then I have to give both, right? So from both sides, explain like in the ayats also, explain to the Shia side, explain to the Sunni side, and then they come up with, God knows, you are misinterpreting, and link though, give link, give link. They know that I get, I want to give attention to each one of you here. The Prophet said, "Isn't the witness of a woman equal to half that of a man?" The woman said, "Yes." He said, "This is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind." Now, where does that website come from? When Prophet Muhammad himself narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, then the Shias from the Christian side, or what the Christian Shia side will say, they will have a debate and they will bring out that your Sunnis, your Hadiths came 200 years after Prophet Muhammad. So Sunnis will become Quran only, leave the Hadith. But you don't know that your Prophet Muhammad himself has said this, that a woman is equal to half of that of a man, and even Shias believe this. Shias believe this. Hadith 2658. How do the Shias believe this? Because of Sermon 80. Now tell me, Najul Balagha isn't taken by Shias as if it's not taken as the four, but the same thing, if written in a different way by Imam Ali, Sibt al-Jawzi, other four. Oh, Furu al-Kafi is one of the four authentic books of the Shias. Al-Kulaini, it's there. So Imam Ali has said number three. Where is number three? Imam Ali, Sermon 80, O people. And now the Shia religious scholars, some of them say, no, it's only about Aisha. Imam Ali is talking about women. This is, yes, after the Battle of Jamal, he's not only saying against and their shortcomings. He has come to a conclusion true on the Quran ayats. It is about women, not Fatima Zahra, but women in general. Oh, people, women, God, not Aisha. Women are deficient in faith, deficient in shares, and deficient in intelligence. Why? When the Quran ayats, when they don't go near them and all this. And they shouldn't go near the obligation prayers, maybe in the Quran either way. As regards, but I know you can't go near a woman, a man, when they are, the what your right hands possess and what you've had nikah with. As regards the deficiency in their faith, it is the abstention from prayers. Isn't that in the Quran ayat? And fasting during the menstrual period. So Imam Ali is telling you again, emphasizing on the explaining, this is why. The Quran ayat, where the Quran ayat say, abstain from prayers when you're in your monthly, and fasting during their menstrual monthly period. As regards deficiency in their intelligence, it is because the evidence of two women is equal to that of one man. This means one man, half woman. As for the deficiency of the shares, now, doesn't this mean, what is this website? Please, where? Where are you coming from? Saying Islamic critics. For God's sakes, is Imam Ali an Islamic critic? Is Prophet Muhammad an Islamic critic? Huh? Oh, sorry, the other one. Sahih Bukhari 2658. Is your Prophet an Islamic critic? The Prophet said, "Isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man?" Is your Prophet an Islamic critic? I've just had it. Do you see how they can dodge the Prophet Muhammad's hadith? Is this weak? Okay, I don't know why I don't get the. Let me search it. Grade. I don't know why it's or have I missed it here? Where is it? I haven't looked at it properly. No grade is given here, right? Um, No. What's the grade of this? You are blaming critics? No, sorry, say, I'm trying to be, no. Sahih Bukhari 2658. Sahih Bukhari 2658. Let's put it like this. Oh, grade has, even if this grade was weak, where's the grade given? No grade given. But it's in your Sahih Sittah. And this the Shias also believe that a woman is half that of man in witnesses. Testimony, her testimony holds less weight in court. Why? Because, oh, if one woman forgets, so there's forgetfulness in women more than in men. So what this website is concentrating on, I'm like, because, oh, look, so I haven't read the whole thing, but, I'll give it to you here. You can read it. God knows what else blaming, what not. And I can see that they don't read my, I mean, sorry, they don't see my, what I, properly. Just personal attacks, whatever they can find, they do. Look here, this man has come in, like you know what, Ranjit Singh Kanya, sorry. So Thailand, he's stuck on this. I think it's a Shia or some, what, they're using Hindu names now to distract me. Do you see this? So much at stake, so much. Women suffering in Islam. This Aisha, why don't I give that Aisha's hadith? Because it only comes from the Sunni side. They would take it. Ahl Sunnah. Maybe not even the Salafis will take that hadith. That, excuse me, that believing women suffered more than any other woman. Aisha, who's going to, a Shia going to take Quran only going to take these hadiths? No. They- They're not giving the full picture. You see, how do we now see how he has interpreted, notwithstanding, and look at the ayats. What see Surah 5 ayat 107, Surah 4 ayat 16. How many ayats has he given? No distinction is made with regard to gender here in these ayats. Look at how, oh, we also know from the Holy Prophet and his Khulafa and companions that they accepted the sole testimony of a woman in many matters. So now you have these contradictions. Maybe I haven't checked those hadiths. So what about the Sunnis won't take Najul Balagha, but as Imam Ali as an Imam, they won't take his, because Muawiyah, that's a fight, Battle of Camel, also a fight between Aisha and when he was a caliph. Many reasons why they won't take that. But Imam Ali has said women are evil. And all this Imam Ali has explained that her testimony is half that of a man. So, no, this gender thing coming, why haven't you given Surah 4, Ayat 34? What does Surah 4, Ayat 34 tell you? Ayat in the Quran. And why haven't you taken what Prophet Muhammad tells you if you're using, since he's used hadiths, right? We also know from Holy Prophet, meaning the hadith that has come. Sorry, excuse me. Khulafas and the Rashidun Khulafas and the companions, meaning Imam Ali included in this. Yeah, so Imam Ali is the fourth caliph of the Sunnis. So is he a Sunni or what is he? Oh my God, what is this? Why haven't you given? See all these ayats you have given, but what did he miss? See how I'm just see how dishonest. Which ayat has he missed? Where Allah Himself is saying that men excel over women, or some. Let's see how many men, but most of them, right? Why isn't He given Surah 4 ayat 34? What is the word by word? Men are the protectors. Allah has made one of them excel over the other. Do you see gender equality here? Surah 4 ayat 34. Why isn't He given Surah 4 ayat 34, etc.? No, please give. And why hasn't He given Prophet Muhammad's that hadith, which I showed you, that women are half of men? Huh? Time and again, I'm telling you, Shias, Sunnis, in association with God, all this. You see, the main problem is that this prophet was false. He took these ayats from somewhere here and there, made up some ayats. Shaitan could have inspired him, and he made this mumble jumble. You are following something, you see that you, and then you are scared of dozakh, and you come to us and you scare us also, trying to scare us. When how many, after how many live streams do I have to tell you, please leave Islam? We have one ex-Muslim. Is it worth it? Since hell, your intestines, you will drink boiling water, puss, God knows what will be given to you, molten liquid in your ears or what? Is it worth it to be so scared and say, no, I better stick to this? But I tried to help you to come out of it. If you don't help me, even now there's a Shia's coming to cancel me. And he's not going to listen. You know what? Comment. कि इसको तो मुंह नहीं देते हैं इसके फैमिली मेंबर्स, और ये तो भौंकती रहती है, लाइक भौंकती है, इज बार्किंग. और क्यों मुझे फैमिली मेंबर्स मुंह दें, और मुझे किसी का मुंह चाहिए ही नहीं है, और मेरा मुंह तो खुला नहीं, और जो खुल गया तो फिर पोस्ट आई ना, मैंने पोस्ट किया यूट्यूब पे भी, आई पोस्टेड. एंड नाउ दिस ऑल्सो, मेरा मुंह खुला नहीं. यू सी, ये क्या है? So there are contradictions, not only in Sunni, but Shia. And Imam Ali doesn't know the proper meaning of Kana, and she doesn't know Arabic, she doesn't know the basic of Islam. Your Imam Ali doesn't know the basic meaning of this very is word in Arabic. What about that? और पैशन को ये समझते हैं और इंसान दुख में है, दुखी है, दुखियों का सोच रही है। इनको क्या परवाह है? इनको तो बस जुनून है। ये तो एक इश्क है इनको। इनका गॉड है हुसैन, इनकी गॉडेस फातिमा है। पागलों जैसे भाग रहे हैं उनके पीछे, सुनते नहीं है। So it shows, right? Giving personal attacks without even looking at the my anything that I'm showing today, yesterday, day before yesterday on Kana. So many times I did it on one of my Kana on his word. Imam Ali has failed to know the meaning, true meaning of his. Otherwise, he would not have said, "Do not take Allah with His attributes ever, or attributes ever." Quran ayat, through Quran ayat, not my something. Just finding out the meaning of Kana, I was like, I stumbled upon it that day. You saw it if you were with me in last 2 hours, some minutes. Why has Allah written Kana for himself here? So I, so one time, second time, third time, I was like, sorry, I think I'm wrong. And then, no, no, I'm right. Still in condition, Allah is with his attribute. Islam critics. And they accepted sole testimony of a woman. Really? Then Prophet Muhammad and even the Khulafas and even the companions have, at least Prophet Muhammad has contradicted himself. Because on this hand, if they have taken the soul, you please, which hadith is it? Because in this hadith, Prophet Muhammad has said on witnesses, hadith 2658, Sahih al Bukhari. This looks like a non Shia website, not a Shia website. The Prophet said, "Isn't the witness of a woman equal to half that of a man?" The woman said, "Yes." He said, "This is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind." Huh? So, this, please see, then, you know, even the Shia, what is this? What is this? This injustice should boil your blood, lies, deception, dishonesty. क्या ठंडे, हाँ, हाँ, हम भौंकते नहीं हैं. We don't bark. We don't raise our voices. Hussein ke liye you don't, my Sahib is coming. Oh, you want to see? Zainab. Ah, come, come. I'll show you. A recording video I've taken. A relation, mystery of relationships. Facebook. Let me show you photos. Um, this is our Masahib. कुत्तों की तरह भौंकती है. Like she's barking only. What's this? This is our Masahib on 9th Muharram or 8th Muharram. Shia Masahib on Hazrat Abbas night. Why is the Maulvi shouting, screaming like this? Huh? I'm barking. We don't raise our voices. Oh. Sorry, excuse me. I had to put the volume up of this other device to make you hear the majlis. क्या हुआ है जो शिया मौलवी इतना शाउट कर रहा है, स्क्रीम कर रहा है? हाँ? So, blaming critics, even this website. What now? Okay? So, I wanted to also, like, please, women, see, where, even love has, there's so many contradictions. They love them as they should, or ill treatment, aversion from her husband. The poor lady is supposed to amicably reconcile, not say a word, not even say, okay, I'm not going to share my bed with you, go away. No, desertion from this who Allah has made to excel over women, since He has more power, man having more power. The husband is supposed to be gentle with her in all cases because she's weak. When I saw I'm becoming weak, I could raise my hand. I could abuse. Understand mitigating circumstances against a human being who's stronger than me, who is oppressing me or saying something. I could lose my mind because I'm weaker, right? Your God has said here, Surah 4 ayat 34. So understand that in all times you should be soft with her, and God should have made this ayat ill treatment or aversion, ill treatment. This ayat for the men and this ayat for the woman. Oh, sorry, that, sorry, how to, like this part, like, no way. This to bring about reconciliation among themselves for settlement is better. So this part should only be, that this part should have been here. Since men are stronger, Allah has made one of them excel over the other, meaning the men excel over the women. They should be kinder, softer, gentler, gentle here, not hitting them. You don't hit a weak person. Only the weak raise their hands. And then he's telling them that, remain apart from the beds and then beat them. What is this? No. Under no circumstances can you beat them, or even apart from them, beds, remain apart from them. You should be kind to them, only bring about reconciliation among themselves, or the settlement is better. Should have said this here. Do not raise your hand against these weaker ones. Hasn't Allah said, for the weak, why don't you fight? Weak children, Quran ayat. Even for weak children, wait a minute, what's Surah 4 ayat 9? And let them stand in awe of God, and to leave behind weak offspring would feel fear on their account, and let them remain conscious of God and let them speak in just manner. Okay, weak offspring, children. And hasn't Allah somewhere else also said, I can't, this is the ayat for the weak children. I know Surin children whom you want to marry without giving them their due rights. Fight for them. Oppressed children. Surah 4, ayat 1 to 7 is what? Let me check. And they request for you a legal ruling concerning women, the oppressed among children, and that you maintain for, or oh no, it's not fighting, it's what? Orphan girls to whom you do not give what is decreed for them, and you desire to marry them, and concerning the oppressed among children. Oppressed or weak? Weak. Pictil says weak among children, and that you should deal justly with orphans. They ask your decision about women. Okay, it doesn't say fight, but you see, it says whatever good you do, God knows of it. So what are you supposed to do with these weak children and the oppressed children? Concerning what is, I have to look at the 128. And if a woman fears from her husband contempt or evasion, it's same ayat I've come to, which I was showing you earlier. And they request from you a legal ruling concerning women. Excuse me, say Allah gives you a ruling about them and about what has been recited to you in the book concerning the orphan girls to whom you do not give what is decreed for them, and yet you desire to marry them. Orphan girls or children? No, no. And it's about orphan girls. And concerning the oppressed among children, the weak among children, orphan girls? No, he's jumped to concerning, and that you maintain for orphan. Yani, you're supposed to marry these weak children. Orphan children. What about, I feel sick. So, ladies, Susan, ill treatment. This is not that they've done some adultery in Surah 4, ayat 34. Ill treatment. Nushuzan is the same for, and men cannot do adultery because, they have what the right hands possess. Shias, Mutta, Sunnis, Misyar. Oh, God. And they can marry more than one. Surah 2, ayat 2 to 3. Your wives are a tilt. Go then into your tilt as you wish. What about this? Your wives, it's not even wives here. It's women, for God's sake, Nisa. At least this much I've learned Arabic to know that wives are zawja, your spouses, zawja. Wives, this is not your wives, this is your women, because you can possess what your right hands possess. Those women, and they are not your, they are not malika, they are your mulk, they are your, what you're possessed by you. And from among them are fatiyatakum, maid girls, or maid women, girls and women both. So what about this? Has he given Surah 2, ayat 2 to 3? What equality in gender? So that means the Quran ayats would have contradictions. Now you see, when you tell me read in context, but you won't tell him to read in context when you know that it's about something else where the male and the female are same. If they're believers, they're the same, right? Or something like this. But then read in context. So you won't tell this Islamic website to Surah, what about this surah? Women are your till, Surah 2. And as you wish, you can go. Not even like you don't need, because Islam says to the women, your consent should be there 24 hours. If your husband or wills, or if you're a fatayatakum, you're a muta, temporary zoja, then whatever your nisa, then it's very, very equal, very equal. Islamic Arab society in which there is opinion would not be considered in any matter whatsoever. This, I'm not making fun. What is being conflated? Now I want to pull my hair or something, self-destruct. Chalo matam kare. This is what the conditioning my chalo matam kare. What I do, bang my head on the wall. Called shahada. Testifying. No, no. Islam says, let's read it. Before any conclusions are drawn, one should first familiarize oneself with the passage in question. Am I not familiar? In question in the Holy Quran. No, I'm the one who has misinterpreted what I see. Also, hadith of Prophet Muhammad that women are half of men. No, I'm Islam critic. Baqarah at 8283. I not understand this interpretation. What a misconception. Gross. I have done. What is immediately apparent is that it is a gross misconception to assume that this verse refers to the testimony of women per se. Big misconception. Terrible. See how they lead you to the truth, true interpretation of this Quran ayat. Oh, we have not understood ex-Muslims, basic Islam, basic interpret. How you interpret Zahra? You nonsense, nonsense. She not have sense. Arabic not give her face. She not know the face of Arabic. What to do with her? Come to Pakistan and see what we do with you, even your Shia. And why she's screaming and shouting? Is she frustrated? Why is she frustrated? Why is she angry? Why is she not calm down and explain to us when we don't want to hear her and we want to see? Without the seeing, we want to accuse her, we want to cancel her, we want to kill her. Slow killing. So you see, your Allah has misguided you, and this what happened. Allah say He misguide people. Not even Allah. Shaitan misguide, mislead. Right? What, this female, this goddesses in Nathan, this much I don't know. Nathan, please tell me. Nathan is a American, there was an American or a Western name. In Nathan, Nathan, come Nathan, what they're saying? Call upon goddesses, Nathan, in Nathan, or call upon females. So now tell me what you Shia come. You not call upon your mother, baby crying for milk. That how he called upon his mother, who giving her milk. Now what Allah say? No, I know what Allah say. Use your common sense. Your mother wean you. Honor your mother. Listen to your mother. Respect her. Say shukran to her. Not only shukr Allah, but say shukran to your parents. Your mother wean you. This coming, ayat coming. The women, Muslim women. What else is there? So I'm not going. We're not going. I'm not going to witness this verse, ayat. I'm not going to half inheritance. Is a spinster daughter. No. She did not follow Prophet Muhammad's sunnah. Boy always get, son always get more than daughter. Even a spinster. We don't know. Maybe she one day get married, take her father's inheritance. Her husband is supposed to be her protector, her maintainer. That's why Allah made it like this and made everything equal. I can see that emotionally, what women excel over men in some where Allah say, the three that the women excel. Women have an upper hand here. Women excel over men in certain cases where you told me over men. Quran. Let us see where women excel. Men are giving me Surah 4 ayat 34 tafsir because Allah has made one of them to excel. The other means men excel women because they have powers of reason. Great mind. Thank you. Islam QA more. Coming. Now, what will you say about this word even? Role of qawam. The reason why the husband is regarded as superior and is given the role of qawam, protector and maintainer. Now, protector and the husband is told to hit the wife on third count. What protection is that? The weak woman, maybe going for adultery, what? You ignore her at time. Weak. Which is which God tell you to hit a weak person? You hit the animals if they don't obey you. No, you not hit animal. I'm a Muslim girl, praise be to Allah. I have read a lot and I've heard the scholars speak about the husband's rights over his wife and how great he is. I have heard a hadith which speaks sternly about a woman disobeying her husband. Huh? But you have not read a hadith where men shouldn't disobey their wives. You see any inequality? You see all equal. You see Quran ayats? All equal. Don't see this. I want to obey the commands of Allah and His Messenger and my husband's commands. Orders. And what in Surah Nisa say? Orders, right, of a man. What Allah has ordered them or commanded them or what? And I want to obey the commands of Allah and His Messenger. And when I get married, if Allah wills, but I have a question. If I may ask about it, this question is going around in the minds of many women, but they are too embarrassed to ask them. Too embarrassed. Even me, too embarrassed. Allah, why I, not going to Why, I ask, Office of Eminence Sistani, Sayyid Sistani, too embarrassed. Trouble not. Not even a smiley websites. Why ask them? I do on corner sideline. Excuse me. Embarrassed to ask them lest they be accused of ignorance. Now, poor girls, or of denying the command of Allah. You know, what if they're accused? Yeah, do you not know your religion? Oh, so they can taunt you like this. The question is, what is it that makes the man superior so that he deserves all these rights over women? What? All these rights over women he deserves? Let's see the answer. Maybe the poor Muslim, I don't want to say it because embarrassing. Praise be to Allah. And maybe I'm also ignorant. The great rights that a husband over his women, wife, nisa, are something that is affirmed in Sharia, as Allah says, interpretation of the meaning. As they, women, have rights over their husbands as regards living expenses, similar this Surah Baqarah 2 to 8. Yeah, oh, here women have rights over their husbands about the expenses over them to what is reasonable, but men have a degree over them. Over them, this equal coming, equal. And Allah, this very equal, yes, this equal. Men are the protect. Oh, sorry, 4 at 34 coming. And now let's see if they make out what. And the Prophet said, if I were to command anyone to prostrate to any one other than Allah, I would have commanded women to prostrate to their husbands. Ooh, this not coming in Ahadith of that Islamic website? How come? How come? How come? How come? Sorry, I'm not making fun. It's just that I'm going funny. I don't know why. Oh, what am I reading? Is my mind going funny? By the one in whose hand is the soul of Muhammad. Oh, so if Allah, other than Allah, if Allah had asked to be prostrated to, it would be wives, husbands, how they have to obey. Ooh, by the one in whose hand is the soul of Muhammad, by the one in whose no woman can fulfill her duty towards Allah until she fulfills her duty towards her husband. If he asks her for intimacy, see, as he wishes, go into you. Even if she is on her camel's saddle, she should not refuse. This Prophet Muhammad saying, narrated by Ibn Majah, 1853. Even if she is on the saddle of a camel or a horse or a donkey. Camel saddle, sorry. And there are other similar texts. So why, how come you not give this hadith of Prophet Muhammad saying equality? This is the Western, maybe the sexists are there. Also in America, in UK, Europe, Allah has explained the reason in the verse where He says, interpretation of the Surah Nisa 34. Because Allah has made one of them to excel the other. What was I saying to you? Now, who confused me? The website, but I don't allow it. And because they spend from their means, because they spend. And Allah has made one of them excel the other. In what? The superiority is something that Allah has decreed. Has decreed it. Superiority. And He is not to be questioned about what He does. Where is equality? Does it balance out? He does, rather that they are to be questioned. And it is also because of what the man does, spending on his family and striving to earn a living for them. Okay, Ibn Qatir said in his tafsir 1/363, the phrase, but men have a degree of responsibility in brackets over them, means that they are superior in physical nature, attitude, status, obedience to the commands of Allah, spending, taking care of interests, and virtue. Excuse me. So that means physical in nature. Now, are you to give that kind of a right to a physically strong person in nature? That would be patriarchal. And you, women, you are weak. And should the physically strong at any time raise their hands against you? No, no, no. Now, what? Men are the protectors. What? Did I read this? Support them from their means. Okay, they support, but Baba, they are physically strong. This we get from excel over the other, right? Men excel over other women. He also said, Allah says, men are the protectors, maintainers of meaning, charge of women. They are their, i.e., they are their leaders. Leaders also. Now, why you not read no, you don't, Sahabas, and where this come from? Who is Ibn Qatir? Oh, goodness, your religious scholars. He also said, Allah says, interpretation, men are the protectors and maintainers. This goes on. I have a little problem with my teeth and the tongue. The tongue is hurting because they are in charge of them. She should obey him in that which he commands her to do. Not Allah. He commands her. How much in charge? Then equality will come. Balance out. And if there are two men, then a man and two women. Surah 2 at 282. No, no, this Islam critic, I tell you. Hakim, get him. Taba, taba. No, no, don't get him. But this not, at least get this, right? Don't get him. Website. Hakim, Hakam, Hakam, Hakim, Hakam. Sorry, I not to know how to pronounce. Al Hakam.org. Hakam, Hakam, Hakam. You are saying one thing, Islam Q is saying, where this website from? What where Islam critics? No, the critics, he say indirectly. No, the verse also explicitly states the reason why not. Now I go to Hakam. I'm here. Why not one but two women are placed opposite a man? Namely, Zara, that one woman may remind the other in case she forgets. But man never forgets. Do you see that Allah says that, meaning if you're saying this, then Allah means that one man never forget. Never forget. No, no. One man, there should be four witnesses. So four men. Oh, if one man forgets, or you said she forgets. How shall I put it? Not least since the popular science book, why men don't listen and women can't read the maps. Now he's bringing some secular thought. Who is Alan and who is Barbara Pease? They're from Europeans, but we don't know their religion. Come to Jiddu Krishnamurti and see for yourselves what we are and what is the truth. What is actuality? What is reality? What are we? Even lay people have realized, really? that there are fundamental differences. But then you're saying, no, no, no. Islam doesn't say that there are differences, right? Are you saying, then you're blaming these people? Oh my goodness. Now he's trying to, if deficiency of intelligence to be the inner innate traits. Oh, I had enough. I feel sick when I detect something not right. Oh, so you are using other foreigners and all this. See, Jiddu Krishnamurti not use anything, anyone. He refrain when he's trying to give you the truth. So now you have to rely on other innate qualities to say that you're giving examples. I tell you, come to Jiddu Krishna. See love with love's eyes, and you will see what you have never seen before. Above all, in patriarchal societies, which are still more common today, more common than even in Islamic perhaps, it is easier to put pressure on women to give false testimony. What does show you? Even your Allah made the Quran ruling thus does not aim to devalue the reliability of women's testimony in general, but on the contrary, to strengthen and protect women in their role as witnesses, and at the same time to ensure the greatest possible protection of creditors. Now, business coming. Oh, even in patriarchal social orders. I had enough. I feel like throwing up. No, no, no. You see, the right interpretation, Zahra, is not even of Islam QA. Before any conclusions are drawn, one should first familiarize oneself with the passage in question in the Holy Quran, its context. Yes, let's do it. Which is claimed to imply that a woman's testimony would be worth only half that of a man, it reads. Or you believe when you borrow one from this, but here, two. Then a man and two women, and of such as you approve as a witness, because I've read it in private, just so where it's important now, so that if either of the two women should forget, then one man reminds the other. So the rest, but tell us that who your Muslims are even wrong for how many centuries? Surah Baqarah 283. What is immediately apparent is that it is a gross misconception to assume that this verse refers to the testimony of women per se. Tell us that even your Prophet Muhammad's hadith is wrong. You may be Quran only. With critics of Islam, even going so, no, you can't be Quran only because here you've said this. See how they can, Sahabas, compare. How do you get the from Prophet Muhammad, what he's saying, what the Khulafas are saying, and what the companions are saying? So you can't even be Quran only. So you're saying even Prophet Muhammad's that hadith is wrong, that he's misinterpreted this ayat. Forget it. Goodbye. Sorry. You see? Now what this? I'm helping for the truth, for justice. So look at the difference, this right? Even against Prophet Muhammad's hadith. Khulafas means he's a Sunni. He believes in the Rashidun caliphs, right? For Khulafas. Wherever there's a Muslim caliph. But your prophet is saying, narrated Abu Sa'id al Khudri in Sahih al Bukhari 2658. Prophet said, isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man? The woman The women said yes. All of them said yes. Not even one woman here. Yes. He said, Prophet said, this is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind. Isn't what Prophet Muhammad say? The Prophet said, isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man? What it mean here? You not get it in Arabic? If you don't get your this misinterpreted by sunnah.com, how I Arabic do this? From where I start? Oh, Baba, translate this. Okay. Abdullah on the authority of Abu, may God, okay, with him on the authority of the Prophet, and yeah, who said, is not the test, I wish God had granted him peace, that he not act like a tyrant, taking away the peace of Makkah and Balti. At that time, if God had blessed him and granted him peace, people, even Jews, would not have suffered. Who said, is not the testimony of a woman like half the testimony of a man? What now khulafas, apart, your Prophet Muhammad saying this, and you're going to companions, khulafas, including Prophet Muhammad. So why you miss this hadith? That is due to the deficiency of our intellect. The women said yes. It means yes. This what answer trying to get from the you women. You understood Prophet Muhammad trying in what ways? You got it? Because you know you are deficient in your intellect. I want to make sure you got this from the Quran verse. Is that not why witness on testimony of a woman? Huh? You got this verse, women of that time with Prophet Muhammad? He's asking you women. They got it. Look how you have been deceived. And again and again and again and again. And why would these men not want to? And moreover, patriarchal society and how it has been, no, it putting lie on Prophet Muhammad, as if Prophet Muhammad never said this. This hadith never came, has never been. Sahih al-Bukhari 2658. Witnesses on witnesses. You see this. Oh, you poor women. If you read this alhakam.org, already we are blamed even after explaining, showing evidence coming from Quran ayats one after another. How shall I show them? How shall I? Taking Quran ayats, you know, yet every which way but lose. And not only that, be accused of liars, that now the Shia come and threaten to complain, what? Ban my channel. What have I done banning my channel? Look at what you are doing. You have done. So why must you? So another thing was that, may I help you, God? Quality is God, whoever, through God, highest God, this time. Please help me, help the Muslims. My prayer, my trying, help me, help them, because you know the Jannat, Dozakh, the punishments, the this, the that, what the believers are promised and what the disbelievers are promised. so that I can get you out of this conditioning, this punishments, fears, step by step. Moreover, remaining here on YouTube. No, no, I found this new thing. I have to help until I am no more. But help the, I hope, generation ahead, your children, you, you young parents. Please, please, women, children, women. It's not for children, my YouTube. Your wives are your tilt. Go then into your tilt as you wish. But Yani, take heed of your ultimate future, your future kids, and avoid incurring the wrath of Allah. Meaning, now someone just that you say Bismillah, meaning that for your ultimate future, what? That how you, what children will come out, right? Children, how you say your prayer before you go. Wrath of Allah. It's not that you go nicely, honey. Do you want it? I want it. I want you. Oh my God. This for, but take heed for what? For your children. But at least say Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Maybe like that. You understand? So it was a very difficult task. Thank God, Abdullah Gondal, ex-Muslim, friendly ex-Muslim, apostate prophet, all those who helped me initially that I must. They didn't say it, but I said I must. There are scientific errors in the Quran. What the Shias will say about that. Although they show mostly like Sunni hadiths from there, but what about the Quran ayats? Oh, the true Quran. Now I had a problem trying to explain, show, look, and how to show that Imam Mahdi should have brought, made public. Before I could say it properly, now I can say it. After 6 years or how many years of coming here, shouldn't the Quran be now public? The one Imam Mahdi has. Even for those Shias whom Shias have lied to and said, no, no, this is the same Quran we have with the Sunnis. Sunnis lie against us that we have a different Quran. But then tell us that this is a lie, you've hidden some things. So you are the one who hid because of circumstances or something that no, the Sunnis are lying, that we have, of course, Sunnis have been lying about those who lie against us in other, like during Muharram, this, that, what we do in on Sham Ghariba. But do you know? See, hiding a truth. Oh, this how we come? Oh, because of my wisdom tooth come out a little bit, and it is, as I talk, it's hurting my tongue. Slip out a little bit. Okay, so hiding a truth when you know it. Oh, what kind of taqiyya are you using against your own Shias then? Didn't Allah say hiding a truth when you know? Quran ayat. Do not mix truth with falsehood or hide the truth knowingly when you know it. Surah Baqarah at 42. This is in the second chapter. Quran Hafiz. Shias. Tell us that Imam Mahdi is going to bring the true Quran. This Quran is Uthmani. This Quran is not true. This Quran is not safeguarded. Tell us. No, you didn't tell us, Shias. Some of us, we don't know. We found out through, I searched the Sunni. What was that? How I searched it? Fatwas, Sunni Muslim fatwas against Shias. On that, one a Sunni religious scholar say what he says against Shia, that they say this Uthmani Quran. So make up your mind. It's very important that the true Quran, so that misled, Sunnis misled. Some Shias misled who don't know. So your Allah say, hide the truth knowingly. Do not. You have gone against the Allah's command. Maybe when in time, Ali Imam say when in time of such a, but tell your Shias, you don't even trust your own Shias, your religious scholars. How can we trust your Shia religious scholars? Unless maybe we come to that maqam, that status. Then you tell us. God knows what this is really. I'm so confused. Whether you lied or what did you do? That this is the true Quran, this same Quran, there's no different Quran for the Shias and for the Sunnis. Then what you have done? Spreading, huh? And now you will say, oh, Imam Mahdi has the true Quran. And it's different than this. A bit. So please explain properly when someone wants to go, buy something. You explain how this works, and you trust the what do you call it, that book or instructions or the man selling you, the seller, then you buy it. You trust what he's telling you is the truth. Like when you sell something, even Quran ayat coming. Why you hide telling us this? You assume that you can, just because we're born in Shia Islam true? I'm finding so many contradictions, so many. Imam Ali failed. So now you're about is the verb kana in Arabic. You're going to say no, no. In Imam Mahdi of this Quran and this kana word not there. Allah not use it for himself anyway. It's wrong. And then you can come here and say, oh, she's lying. Don't say anything against Shia Islam. Otherwise, what? If you were in Pakistan, so in Pakistan, Shia also kill me. Why did you kill me? Because so then don't complain against Sunnis, right? When they believe that you are Shias are not believers. They are kafir. They are dangerous people. They're in this religion and they have given innovations and they have such a way intellectually every way deceived the Muslims, divided them by calling themselves Shias. Also, so many ways. So please, I have my heart goes out to those Shias who have been killed by the Sunnis. But if you're going to tell me that a Shia can kill me for leaving my religion and doing this, showing why I left my religion and then helping the Shias also, then what the Rahm do you expect from me? But I still have that Rahm, of course. So please leave this so we can, all of you Muslims, in one humanity. Because that way, like assault way, I couldn't from the Quran ayats, try to convince the Sunnis that we are not kafirs. At least, even if we were kafirs, why you assault us? Because then they say we are hypocrites also. So then Surah Tawbah ayat, forget. But then Surah, this ayat came. And if it says Medina, any time now, every time we are supposed to take this ayat for every time, everywhere, every land is Medina. So hypocrites there, Sunnis will say we are hypocrites. We are worse than hypocrites. Yeah, we are hypocrites. We are worse than the worst of creatures. Jews, Christians, and polytheists of that time. So kill us. Surah in Medina, who were in Medina at that time? And even now holding on to their hypocrisy, who are even now? So assault, your Allah says we will, and these who think they are true Muslims, Surah 33 ayat, we will arouse you against them. So this for all time, isn't it? Although the verse says in Medina, but if you see how a Muslim can interpret this, because the Quran is for all times. So we can apply this verse now not only for Medina, but hypocrites everywhere, every era, every time. And we are Shia hypocrites. I put now myself in Shia where I was, right? When I was a Shia, hypocrites, and those in whose hearts is a disease. We are. And spread the rumors. Maybe even this we come in. The Shias come in this also. And those who spread rumors, okay, we don't come in this. But every group different, you see. It not mean that the hypocrites are also spreading rumors. They may just be hypocrites. Different group of hypocrites. I mean, a different group. Hypocrites may not have a disease, but they all fall into the same, but only not the rumor mongers category. The hypocrites don't fall in this category. So these Muslims will say this ayat is for all times. So if they find in Pakistan, sorry, elsewhere, Allah may arouse them against them. And when they are aroused reading this verse, Allah has aroused them. And they shall have a curse on them. Wherever they are found, they shall be seized and slain. See this? This verse for all times. And what Aka Medipuya or Ali commentary say under this verse is that Ali will do it. Prophet Muhammad never did it. But Imam Mahdi will do it. Ali did it later on, and Imam Mahdi will do it. Prophet Muhammad never did this in Medina. So the Sunnis could say, okay, we better, yeah, Allah has aroused us. This is a sign enough. And you Shias are hypocrites. Sunnis can say, assault, this assault also. And this will remain for all times. It doesn't mean only Medina, since Medina is mentioned here in Medina. You also know that Aka Medipuya Ali commentary doesn't mean only in Medina for this verse. Hypocrites, those in whose hearts is a disease, and those who stir up sedition, rumor mongers, because Aka Medipuya and Imam Mehdi, where will he do it? Going after them later on. Not in Medina. Anywhere in the world he finds such people, he will do it. Kill them, seize them and massacre, assault. How could I tell the Sunnis, please don't assault us? But I can try to show them that we are not hypocrites. I can try to tell them that we are not the ones who has the disease in their hearts in another way, but about not assaulting us in Imam Bargas and wherever we are, in Pakistan, in our houses, or that I couldn't. You see, I couldn't. Even if I couldn't, I can say come in under the same umbrella like King Jordan has somehow with what? He united even Agha Khanis now are Muslims. And you can't, no one can call each other Kafirs, Muslims, not even Ismailis. Shia 12ers should not be going into on the Facebook or social media and telling the, like, again, Dr. Khalil Andani has had a, what is the Shia telling Dr. Khalil Andani? And that you are wrong and that this and you are not 12er Shia telling an Ismaili Shia. Have a little cough too, again and again. So, so please, oh God, so how do I help you? Help me? Help, help, please, please. You know, on look at this. मुझे तो, I feel like, but I don't show. I don't want to break down here against the polytheists. Justice, you see, for justice's sake, not because I'm a polytheist or now that I know for sure, or I don't know for sure that I'm Radharani or not. Even when a sign has come recently from Devi, their aunties. But I understand the value of love. Although I don't, there was a time. I still don't know, but there was a time when I really believed in love. And then in love, like my friend also said, you're on the right path because love can never, true love, if you know what true love for another is, can never lead you astray. In love, be. You know, ring I bought, which had this design, but on the paper of it was written, "The most beautiful place to be is in love." Most in London. True love can never misguide you. Now you see, the Christians have Corinthian 13 on love. Greatest is love. From faith, hope. Greatest is love. But you see, what's happened is in you see, for the women, I cry. I'm not going to cry, but it make my heart. Who led Adam astray? In Christianity, it was Eve. 1 Timothy 2:14. Second paragraph, I think, 14th verse. It was Eve, not Adam, who believed the lies that Satan told her because she believed Satan completely. She did what God said was wrong. And she came out, God made her from the rib of Adam. This also in Christianity. Now, how many Iranis becoming Christians? Right? And I could have become a Christian, but no. At least logic, see, for women's right, at least those demons that you say, these demonic, even Christians would say, right? Nijis, demonic, but they don't kill them. Polytheists, not it, but the Jews, the Moses people had killed Moses and his people, Exodus, right? But you see, so like, okay, I don't know the whole of Sanatan Dharma, Hinduism, but at least I know this much that love. See, for love, even like the gurus getting up, Paramahamsa dancing on Radha Krishna, I dancing for Radha. Here, Yamuna Kinare Kala Ratri night, Navratri 2021. Paramahamsa Vishwananda get up and dance for Radharani. He sing. It's on Radharani, Yamuna Kinare. At least, whatever you say that the gods raped and this, that, but this Radharani, what case, or what is, I really believe in this. I mean, I'm coming back. Sometimes I say what the love. Sometimes I say love never hurt anyone. Love never demand sacrifice. This I go against Paramahamsa Vishwananda and Hindu scriptures where, you know, Kanti, who was Shikanti, suffering for her God, devoted. But love say none. You don't need to give a sacrifice in love. You don't need to prove anything to God even. So maybe, but this scripture, Hindu scripture, I not believe in that. If you love God, you need to suffer for Krishna and not complain and this and that. I say love never let you. For love fill you up for all the seasons that you live. Okay. So see love with love's eyes, you will see what you have never seen before. Feel love's hunger, and you would want to give it all your food, whereby starve yourself. But love will never make you starve, for it will fill you up for all the seasons that you live. This I write at a very passionate. You make you think prison. She loved this person, lady. She get attached. What is attachment? You think it is a prison? It is slavery. That's why later on American song come out saying, "What do you think? Love is a prison?" Oh no. In love, I'm free. In love, I love to be this. I love to be a slave to you. This my khushi, this my happiness. Elderly. So now what this God is saying, and what are you people? Every time I tell you what I tell you, what I show you here. Huh? God say here what he say. He only say, look what he do. You love God, but they who take equals besides Allah. Okay, besides Allah equals. With Allah meaning. They love them as they love Allah. Not should. Where kahubbi have should, the I should. No, I not find, excuse me, should. They should. That means they love them as they love Allah. They have, Baba. Now, kahubbi, as they love Allah. Ka would be as, or now. Oh, you will come up with besides Allah, they make equals. They love them as they, not the should here. Where should? Please show me. Love Allah. And those who believe are stronger in love for Allah. What happened to you? Stronger in love for Allah? No, I'm not saying what happened to you, but stronger in love for Allah, huh? Wait a minute. They take equal with Allah? No, besides Allah. Oh, but what do you Shia say here in Surah Maida? Who Allah take equal with him? Okay, not beside him. Surah Maida ayat. Waliyakum, singular form. This much I know Arabic, for sure. I read it, I studied it online, right? This singular form of awliya. And I've known awliya are friends of Allah, and the wali is friend of Allah. Aliyun wali. Aliyo wali ki jo shadi rachi. Come on, I know wali, Ali, right? So messenger, Allah, messenger, and the believers, all on one equal footing here. So Allah make equal with him, and you say, what are you going to say here? Oh, so you can't use, where is it? Surah Baqarah at 165, right? So what you going to do? Okay, now you have equals with Allah. You know very well, Shias, but you would only say besides him, not to take equals. And what else do you have? Love them as they should love Allah. Huh? Who you want to say that they love Allah more than even those they don't take anyone equals with Allah and they don't love them? You want to say that? I take you again to Surah Tawbah 24. When you are look at this ayat, you are not allowed to love your fathers, your sons, your brothers, your spouses, your relatives, wealth that you have acquired, the commerce you fear in decline, the dwellings in it you delight, more more beloved. You are not allowed to love more than to you than Allah. They are to you than Allah and His Messenger. So let's read this ayat properly now. Say, O Muhammad, if your fathers, your sons, your brothers, your wives, your relatives, wealth which you have obtained, commerce wherein you fear decline, and dwellings with which you are pleased are more beloved to you than Allah and His Messenger, and jihad. More beloved. So, on equal terms, beloved, see, more beloved has come. So, you love your fathers, your sons, your brothers, your wives, your relatives, commerce even, dwellings even, as much as you love Allah and His Messenger. Look at this ayat. More than, let us say, ahabba. Where more come? Beloved to you than Allah? More beloved? So if there is more beloved, if I take this, then equally you're supposed to love. But if there was no more here, and if I can't tell, I wonder, ahabba meaning? Or or more? If there is more, then that means that on equal terms you love them and love Allah, the messenger, His messenger, and jihad, right? So what crime they commit here? No. This also tell you don't love. You love your, like, this also tell you what? This tell you not only love Allah. Oh, stronger, right? Yeah, so your, and those who believed, their love is stronger for Allah. Where is your love stronger for? Only Allah. Huh? Then the messenger and jihad. Equal footings. Allah, His messenger, and jihad. So since you have His messenger on equal footings with Allah, you love more. You have to love more than them. Your so messenger coming, right? Jihad coming, messenger coming. So why decide against them when they could have their awliyas whom they take besides Allah equals with Allah, and they love them. Equal in what? It could be equal in waliyakum, like your Allah make equal in waliyakum. His messenger and the believers. Surah Maida at 55. I work out. No, no. This because, the way you want me to see your Quran ayat, this not. How to interpret it. Baba, take the easy way and see a objective how Allah wants you to interpret it. So I caught you all Allah. If I went this way, I would have been more misled and this even against your Prophet Muhammad, your own Muslim website, right? Saying, no, no, Prophet Muhammad, which alhakam.org on witnesses. Do you see this? So this also see that they are wrongly, unjustly blamed. Allah take with him. Waliyakum, when I realized Surah Maida at 55, I remember, I keep in mind, and Surah Tawbah at 24, and then Surah Baqarah at, don't forget, against the polytheists who take equals besides Allah, with Allah equals, or besides Allah equals with Allah, meaning they love them as they should. You put should also more, give it to them, against them, against these polytheists. And but believers, the love is stronger in love. So how I show you that no, it isn't. Not only for Allah, stronger than anyone, right? Because here it would say your love should not even be stronger than your love for his messenger or anyone, but on equal footing with Allah, love for Allah and his messenger and jihad has been put. See this. Not because Allah put first himself. No. Or am I missing? Let's look at the Arabic also, step by step. Like Kana. Oops. Surah Tawbah ayat 24, where's it? Here. Let's see what word Allah uses so that it doesn't, that his messenger falls short of Allah in your love for him. I'll even check that now because every verb, now I find out recently, have different meaning, like have a meaning that could be take lower than Allah. So we look at this part, are more beloved to you than me. Please don't mind you. Oh, I don't think it's going to be that loud. Mina, Allah, and his wa Rasulihi, and his messenger, and striving in his way. So, are you not supposed to Arabic? Any word I'm missing that say the messenger, his messenger is supposed to be lower, or you're supposed to love Allah, his messenger, and jihad on the same level as Allah? Huh? Tell me. Now come. Now come. Muslims, please, now come and tell me, please. But no Muslim cooperate, hardly. They will come to distract me. They will come in the beginning. They'll come when they want to afterwards. When 2 hours are over, they don't want to see you. They don't want you to see how they distract me. Or they'll come in the beginning. Good, they show you how they want to distract me with Hindu names. Now, where should they go if Sultan doing something in Thailand, or where should they go? Shouldn't they go to the concerned authorities? Like for my case, I say concerned authorities. all the time they come here. When will they don't realize, or what they are doing. I know what they are doing here. So this kind of mischief, what Allah say, and now they use Hindus, Hindu names. And I know he is that Fahad from Pakistan, or this Ibrahim Lone, and he says he's a Shia Sufi or some Kashmiri Muslim. You see? And by saying I'm now a Brahmin, and Jay Devi, he said before Jay Devi is his sister. You know who's Jay Devi? She was a Muslim. Uzma. She comes with very famous helper. What's her name? The other one, lady. Do you see, this is the mischief they do, and they keep doing it, keep doing it. Why don't they want you to know the truth about Islam, against Islam? I wonder. So it could be that they want to rape their women, they want to beat their wives, they want to have an upper hand as men. They want to have muta, legal prostitution, nikah, sex contract, sexual contract. they, they want to keep that, excelling over women, marrying four wives, misyar, everything. Psychopaths are there. No one can stop them. No Maulana can stop them. The religious scholars can't. Who are they telling me to go to? When my aunt couldn't go to a religious scholar for her husband, against her husband. Now what are you telling me? Reality, come to reality, which has bitten me like anything. Shia reality. So this also, see what an injustice to polity is. Those who have equals besides Allah making equals. And your Allah, you say, make good imams? So on making equals with Allah, come to that, where Allah make imams who can lead you to the fire. Allah made them. Surah 28, Ayat 41. And we made them leaders who invite people to the fire. Allah didn't have to make them leaders. He tested Abraham to make him an imam. And moreover, he says, my progeny, my covenant does not reach the Zalimin. Abraham says, and of my progeny. Read Surah 2, Ayat 1 to 4. So Allah can test the person before making him an imam. Then why he make an imam here? Bad imams who can invite to the people to the fire, meaning if you go there, you'll be led to the fire following these imams. Aima is plural for imam. Imam is one, leader. Now this leader, you see the same Aima, imam, singular. Allah, recall Surah 2, Ayat 1 to 4. In this, recall when Abraham's Lord tested him in certain matters. So you would say an imam can only be made, that's what we Shias were told, by Allah testing him, right? And when he successfully stood the test, He said, indeed, I am going to appoint you a leader. Appoint, you see, same word, make. Ja, ja'il. Ja'il, right? Ja'il. It come from same word here. Use ja'al, na. Made, made. Ja. Shias miss this also. As they know, the Sunnis, if in prayer, if the Imam, they make these Imams, they say they're Imam who lead them in prayer. They say prayers behind the Imam. They're Sunni religious scholars, right? They're not like Imam Hanbal, also not true Imam, right? So many differences, vast, they could lead you to the fire. Even praying against the false, like if even, the Shia Imam, not Imam, not Shia, never, not the from chosen by. If you're not chosen, but they have this, what they call them, the ones who you have to, who are in the mosque, who lead the prayer. Shias don't call them imams, first of all, because imam is chosen by Allah who have no uh, little spot, speck of zulm. You see that he doesn't have any zulm in him. He's completely infallible, masoom, innocent, without sin. And the Shias don't call them imams. Moreover, even the prayer who leads the prayer in the mosque, Shia mosque, he has to be very distinct. Like he can't have zulm. Even the one who calls the prayer, if his character little bit bad, they see gone. They find out his character is bad. Shia caller, prayer caller, they ask him to leave, not to pray, not to say the adhan anymore. This is real life experience. I was asking a Maulvi who came to my house to teach my brother from an Imam Barga. And I said, you're from, oh, I said that a very beautiful sounding prayer caller, adhan. He said, no, yeah, no more he's giving adhan. Why? Because we were near the Shia Imam Barga, kind of could hear it, the adhan prayer to call. And he say that his character was not good. We asked him to leave. Stop saying the, you see? So you made me think that Allah only make imams, appointing them. He tests them, then, only then. But here what? Imam Mahdi's Quran. Sorry, the true Quran of Prophet Muhammad with Imam Mahdi where? Surah 28, Ayat 41. And we made them ja, meaning made. Or ja'alna, made them. No, ja'alnahum. But this same word coming, I think, right? Made or appointed, little difference, but the same thing, right? Made. You see? And if you don't believe me, little difference. But you see, this also say Allah made darkness. Surah 6, Ayat 1. Made. Ja, right? Only that the here I after Ja ilah for Abraham and Surah 2, Ayat 1 to 4. Now, please tell me. So, listen to my live streams, and I don't know how to, but coming here and then falsely accusing me after some live streams, and I'm shocked. And what the Shia saying like this to me? Allah made them, so we come to the conclusion that at least Jaha means made. He used same word. He start with Jaha here in Surah 2, ayat 1 to 4. But Allah, if Allah appointed him here, but Allah say He made them leaders, right? Ja'alna hum. We made them leaders. Who? We made them leaders. Ja'alna. Appointed. Allah make wrong things and even wrong leaders. Ja'alna. Now your translators I've taken from your English. I'm not making up. Made. We made them leaders. Imams. Here also Surah 2 ayat 1 to 4. Abraham was made an imam. You see this singular. See imaman. Imam. Singular for imam. Imams. Oh God. And also my covenant does not embrace the wrongdoers. Abraham said and asked, and is this covenant also for my descendants? So there's no hereditary imam. That's what 12 Shias say. And they go against the Ismaili Shias when the Ismaili Shias imams say we are hereditary imams also. But maybe not only on that. Anyways, there's just one point coming. So 6 ayat 63 say, who rescues you from the darknesses of the land and sea? But now Allah makes zulumati and then he says, who rescues you from the zulumati? The zulumati. Surah 6 ayat 63. So be thankful to Allah. The zulumati is also negative like zulm or zalim. What this? But now we're on this point, right? Making. Even bringing fitna, we shall subject you to ill and good by way of trial. So don't even, so you are going to be good. If you have any good, it fitna. Forget it. But you're thanking God, then kill. Let's work out. Oh God. Ja, Allah. Allah were to make. Baba, Allah make these imams. Please see, Baba, I'm saying, stressing on Surah 28 ayat 41. Firaun was made by Allah, who then invited, yes, to the fire, but why even make imams leaders? Firaun an imam. Huh? Why make him an imam? That he invite people to the fire. Tell me. That's my point. Why are you going to, well, they did, they on, but why make them? Because here Allah, even in Surah, but look at this. Why make them before even testing them? Imams. We thought from the Shia belief that imams can only be chosen by Allah, made by Allah after having tested them and all this, right? Or in the, now, where? In light form they were and they came. So forget this testing vesting here. This is to tell them, maybe endorse that, oh, you are an imam and you were tested on earth. What? Hassan Hussein were light form. Hassan Hussein also Imam. Ali was light form with the Prophet Muhammad. All were one light. Why did Allah had to even test them here? Maybe for us, you would say, proof for us, right? So, not only were they chosen there, but here is just a proof for us that Allah is saying this in Surah 2, Ayat 1 to 4, testing Abraham. So, why he make Imam Firon? Huh? Surah 28, Ayat 41. This also. So many things wrong. Moreover, he makes Zulmati. Surah 6, Ayat 1. And then he save you from the Zulmati. And then say, thank me. It's not logical, right? It's not fair. So against polytheists, so many verses like this, unfair, right? Please see the right interpretation. So you say, oh, he tested, but Allah made, he tested Abraham and me, for us to know that surely Abraham is one of those light. No, Abraham is not the light being. Hassan, Ali, Hassan, Hussein, apart from Prophet Muhammad, because Imams who were made the Imam. So they were tested here for us to know, right? So why Allah make leaders who would eventually or whatever who from the onset will be maybe, but leaders, imams such that who would invite people to the fire without testing them, without them being light beings there, huh? It's not going logically. It's not reason making sense. So what His Highness His Highness Ah Khan the Fourth say on Facebook? Now I can't show you that Imam Ali gave much importance to human intellect or divine intellect that we have. Human intellect. Now, you see, I'm using the intellect, the reason, this everything failing in one verse after another verse. Now, what do? I cannot, my intellect cannot, reason cannot accept it. Basic reason, logic. So, once you get it properly for sure, easy to leave, say, no, Baba, this is not the way, I'm not burning, there'll be no hell. There will be no hell. Also, listen to this man who has left the mainstream Christianity, please, this Logan Baron, yeah, on YouTube. To help you more. Thanks to this brother, he has given you the reason if you do bad here, what will happen to you. He has reached that spiritual truth to give you that, Logan. So this will help you more. What I'm doing is trying to show you with evidence. I've tried my best. Please leave Islam. Although truth can be told in the most beautiful, kind ways, like Baron is telling his Christians and all, helping his Christians, but it's not saying it directly. But again, I had to go through each and every Quran ayat that I found problematic and could tell you, show you, which shows you that your Allah is false, that this religion is false. Even Shias, how I had to help them. You would think I'm some tyrant or something. But this is the way I had to. Yet, without reason, you're coming here, original sin. See, fight. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about, life changing. But on hell, very good. Like, I love the wake up. They're lying to you. Stop believing, start questioning. That's true salvation. So he's helping his Christians like this and not. I was checking the comments, saying, oh my God, this poor angel, he might get it from his Christians. When your spiritual leader becomes your cage, when your imam, can we say it like this? When your imam becomes your cage, Ismailis also. I would love to help you. Your Ismaili was so, when I told her, she was like a friend, she didn't say, oh, you're ordering me now that I should help the principal and be with her. She said, yes, yes, I will take care of it, the principal. Once I become, but they didn't choose her, but, like, so I would love to help you. So sidelines, I don't want to come in your way, but I'd love to help you if you'd love to be helped. Please help yourselves. You're trapped. Hidden meaning of virgin birth, Mary Chris myth. Oh, this poor guy. The many Christians. Apostate prophet has become a Christian because Christians, I think, helped him. Helped him, helped him, helped him. So, many, many millions of Iranians have become Christians. Now we are left spiritualists, or even not okay, I'm Radha Rani, so maybe love is something that, like look, hell, oh, William, I hope I don't forget William Blake, or who was it? The reality. What is the reality? Hell. And what will happen to you if you do wrong according to religions? If you hurt someone, but you will not go to hell and burn, burn, burn. Even that kind of has not prevented our Shias from doing the zulm on each other, I tell you. One Shia told me, oh, my friends, our community members got me into the drinking. Now, what is drinking? This is this. They're haram in our Shia. Why he wants to hurt himself? But the habit, and our people, the Shias, meaning his community, men, got him into alcohol. And many others, the wife cannot ask for a divorce. If she does, and then the husband says, okay, I'm divorcing you, she loses all her rights of getting the maher dowry, meaning, if there is any dowry, or what is this dowry in Islam? But we do have a dowry. I manifested. Jesus never taught about hell. I hope this poor guy doesn't get it from his Christians. He doesn't get, okay, I know Christians are very humanitarian. They reach out, Dr. Faw, and even Dr. Baskaran, I heard it recently from some years ago, that Christians are very helpful. Not Jews, like Christians, you see. Dr. Babaji, the Indians. How and why the church invented hell, the untold shocking truth. 8 months ago. Baron, Logan Baron's, Logan Baron. I cannot. How to shift from the mat. Okay, where's that from the? So a lot of videos. Hell, on hell you can read this, Baba. When did it start? So from Christianity, and this Prophet Muhammad has taken it and made it worse, worse, worse. Okay? So if you do wrong, where will you go? He's even given that answer very nicely. I can't find it right now, so let it be. Okay? You can please search it, you'll find it. There's no hell. It's like Hindu reincarnation. You might come back. What Logan Baron says, it's completely gone out of my mind right now. Sorry. Oh, you will pay for it. Your conscience will prick you one day. Maybe not this life. Maybe there's another life. But we have only maybes. And yes, why not? Yes, I'm the one who's not sure about anything. Only thing I'm sure of is this is a lie. You see? And here, this religion is a lie. And there's no hell, because this is not a true Allah. This religion is a lie. I'm sure about that. Okay? So I've tried to help you Muslims as much as I can, broken, whatever way, but I hope. So please see this, be civilized, be humane, um, be human beings, humane ones, and help yourselves and leave this religion. So women's rights and love. And maybe if you have love. Now I'm on a maybe yes. If you have, it's not William Blake, but this is, I like this part of the poem. Love makes hell, no, heaven out of hell, right? And when you have true love, right, inside of you, oh, you don't then the Muslims will say, oh, we don't feel like we're slaves of God or Prophet or Imams being with Imam. You're not, of course, you're not slaves of Imam, but that you, so, but love, don't make you think that if we're attached to someone, we've made a prison out of our lives. Being attached to a teacher, that's not prison. Anyways, then, it could go into a cult. Oh, yeah, Guru could say, I love you, and make you think. Yeah, so people exploit this love thing a lot. But I think true love is when it makes you compassionate, when it makes you for the whole world, not seeing race, not one person, not your reincarnation. She was your daughter, or, like that, but it makes you love everyone. It's unconditional love, actually, and makes you reach out to people when they need your help. Not only just your mother, the one you love, the one is beloved to you. But true love is unconditional and makes a heaven out of hell form. This is, I think, William Blake's. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is William Blake's. Love seeketh not itself to please, nor for itself hath any care, but for another gives its ease, and builds the heaven in hell's despair. So sung a little clod of clay, trodden with the cattle's feet, but a pebble of the brook warbled out these meters meet. Love seeketh only self to please, bind another to its delight, joys in another's loss of ease, and builds a hell in heaven's despite. But I really, later on, I was like, about love, like, but yeah, so I'm like here and there. Like, first I was here, love seeketh not itself to please, nor for itself at any care. Or even when you see a relationship, don't make it, oh, this is unhealthy because, the person is attached. It's your fear. Don't make a prison out of love that, oh, this. Anyhow, I can't explain, but this is what I believed in, that even the attachments, emotional attachments, I believe they were true love. And I believe that life is short. Love is more than life. Uh, uh, but now I kind of also kind of warbled out of out with these meters. Love seeketh only self to bind another. But I don't think this is love, you see. This is not love. These are emotion. No, no. This is not love. Love is this. True love is this. It doesn't seek for itself to please. To see love with love's eyes. I wish I had this kind. So, and then I studied. So, what is like, oh, if I love someone and they ask me for a glass of water, it will be like effortless going up, getting up, sorry, and giving. But if I don't love someone and someone asked me for a glass of water, it'll be a little difficult. It will need effort. Right? Have you ever experienced that? So this I have seen, experienced. Like my eye was hurting so much. I went to Akhan. Even then, they put something. I didn't have any. Like I don't know. They didn't give me any painkiller. I couldn't move my pupil. It was hurting. I had to keep it still for the whole day. Hurting like hell. But when the time came to go to college, hurting like hell. Oh, I can't go to college. I can't go to college. I missed one day. This is terrible. In this pain, I want to go to college. And my pupil would move. Baba, I couldn't think. I mean, but the thoughts were. So it was that important that I go to college and see my principal. You see, thinking or something, your eye pupil can move. Ooh, it was like hell hurting me. I could have lost my eye. There was then this red line on my right eye in the middle. I got what do you call that? The next day I went Thank God it, subsided the pain. I, what do you call it? I've forgotten the word, English word for it. Eye abrasion. Yeah, and the red line remained. Scraped. The red line. They said it's an eye abrasion. So I was putting eyeliner, and so my aunt did say take nazar out because she somehow had, after so many years, God knows, looked in my. She said, "Oh, your eyes, my eyes." This was in like my aunt has lived with, I mean, been my mother's sister. And then she said, take nazar out. I said, no, no. I said, no, my nazar is very bad. Like, even if she praises my eye, something is going to happen. And I didn't believe in this evil eye or anything. Oh, the next day, I thought I'm going to lose my right eye. And then go, with that thing on to college. Principal, I've lost one eye. Maybe I wouldn't even go to college. Why should you go to college? You're not defective. See, Hazrat Abbas said, please remove the blood from my eyes to Imam Hussein. It would be like, Allah, I can't see my principal with two eyes anymore. Defective. कौन मुंह देगा? Look at the शक्लें है इधर. तुम लोग हजरत अब्बास का बहुत वो करते हो और लेकिन चाहते हो पैकेज वाला. देखो, मेरी आंट को पोलियो था, उसको कौन, उस हस्बैंड कोई शिया शादी नहीं किया, सुन्नी शादी किया, कश्मीरी. वो बेचारी डरती थी मुझे, कौन मुझसे शादी करेगा, मेरा पाँव ऐसा है, पोलियो. हु विल मैरी मी? कौन शादी, शिया तो शादी नहीं किया. No Shia married her. Sunni married her. And this is the aunt who praised my eyes that day in my mother's room when I was in St. Joseph's College. That's weird after so many years. The Parsi lady had praised my eyes. She told Masuma, Joy, Joy in Q. Masuma, beautiful. Which has a Parsi lady opposite Holy Family. There's this Parsi on apartments. Joy Masuma. And they know Gujarati. Masuma is also Kutchi, but not Parsi. Joy in eyes. Look at her eyes. They're beautiful. But that time I was wearing kajal and all this black kajal inside my eyes and outside. So that's how I know when Paramahamsa sings Joy, Radharani, Thakurani's. And was this Parsi lady wearing this pink color? A little bit white? Shalwar kameez, and I was like, oh my God, what is Paramahamsa? Which one and that? What is this coincidence? This coincidence has a meaning or something. Joy, Thakurani's Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe. I don't think I can. No, no, not this one. Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan. Wait, let me just check here. So I have to go now. I think I've so many. So how you see, you blame us Oh, so how can I tell you? How can I tell you to leave? How can I show you? I know that you've been deceived. I know that you've been hurt. How can I spare you the pain? Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan. Rasika Makut Mani, Jaya Gopigan, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Rasika Makut Mani, Jaya Gopigan. Paramahamsa Shri Swami Vishwananda. मेरो एक प्राणा दाना एक ही है जीवन. I can't sing. I have this breathing problem and everything, very weak. Okay, so do you see this now? What? So some examples I've given how to interpret the Quran and Hadiths. When this person says that Prophet Muhammad, no, 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 but Prophet. Oh, and another Hadith. Oh, the last one. So what about this? That women are, I think, Sahih Muslim. Abu Sayyid Khudri reported that Allah's Messenger said, "The world is sweet and green, alluring, and verily Allah is going to install you as vicegerent in it in order to see how you act. So avoid the allurement of women." Hmm? See how He's made you fear women and perhaps even, yeah, like, be scared of what does it do? Barely, you won't be respecting women, you'll be fearing them, you won't be kind, soft with them, although Quran ayat says be kind with them. Barely the first trial for the people, fitna, of Israel was caused by women. I think, yeah. And in the hadith transmitted on the authority of Ibn Bashar, the words are, so that he would see how you act. Okay, but women first fitna caused in the people, for the people of Israel, was caused by women. First fitna. Oh my God. Right? Here he tells you that women are allurement. Avoid it. Look, look, look. No, no. But you see, look at the hadith and the clash. Hadith 2742, Sahih Bukhari. Oh, sorry, Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim. Hadith 2742. Oh, so, Allah, what about Surah this? Surah 33, ayat 52. Even if you, so now he stopped from marrying women. So beautiful, beautiful, yani beautiful, beautiful women, not so beautiful. Okay, I exaggerated. Sorry. Beauty, please, yani please, ajuba. So means that the women's beauty is to please him. That's why now God is saying, even if pleases you their beauty. Oh, Allah. So this hadith clashes with this, right? Prophet Muhammad. I mean, Allama Majlisi has written in Hayatul Qulub, volume 1 or 2, A Life of Prophet Muhammad, that three things really: the beauty of women, perfume, like nice smelling oud or this and that, or atar, perfumes. Prophet Muhammad really liked. And women, beautiful women, beauty and women, something like this, three. Maybe beauty, women, and perfume. So I called my aunt and I said, "What is this?" She said, "No, no, because Shias, they had ulamas had to, because they were under duress or bribe, they had to, by the enemy of Prophet Muhammad, Islam, Ahl al Bayt, But here, when I saw this, what enemy can tell Allah to put this? Oh, this coming from Uthman, the Quran, yes. Enemy of Allah, enemy of Allah, right? Shias. So why not the Imam making public available the Quran that is true, the true one? So reading wrong Quran, oh, false Quran, not good. This haram, right? Surah 33, ayat 52. Now banned. So Ismailis don't have a Quran page, website. So I searched from the banned Ismail. Surah 33 at 52 coming. Yes. So before they get banned, at least they have this, right? Oh my God. Exchange them for wives, even if the beauty were to please you. So it means that beauty were, you see, you don't get the basic Arabic now. I don't want to be like, uh, you see, please get the basic Arabic, even if the beauty meaning, like Allah is telling him, there should be no question about this. So if a question is not that Prophet Muhammad, no beauty of women pleasing him, then Allah would have never put it here, even if the beauty were to please him. So he realized through experience beauty of women is weakness. And yet he say, we find in Sunni Hadith, he's saying, beware of these women, fitna causing, oh God, it's terrible. Sorry, I also get emotional, can't take it now much. My end is coming. So I'm going, right? But love, I say, look, how zulm on them, really. You know what Allah bless you with when you believe? What He bless you with? Surah Maryam ayat. But He didn't bless Allah's. Allah did not bless Zainab to love Zaid. They were believers. Those who believe. Now, what about this? Those who believe and do good deeds. Good deeds, good deeds. The gracious Ar-Rahman, the gracious Lord, great love, great love. I have to write the whole. Sorry. Lest they give me a wrong hadith and now I have to go quickly. So, yeah, this indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds, Allah also says that the most merciful will appoint for them affection. Affection. Some say it is love, wuddan. It comes from wadud, the name of Allah, and it means loving kindness, right? Loving kind. What is wrong? But with Christians, don't do it, Muslims. Otherwise, and if you, maybe your aunt getting you like this, jinn coming, what she do? Cover her head. Oh, her mother say to me, why you love Christian teacher, woman? What coming? What hadith coming? Oh, I have. Oh, so you know where I should go? Wait a minute. Let me just go to friendly ex-Muslim, there where I find this beautiful hadith posted, and have the privilege of where does the post? Oh, what's happening here? I didn't see this. Why do Muslims put little girls in hijab? Oh my God. So don't love a Christian, please, Muslims. Otherwise, maybe one day, God forbid, your aunt seeing someone coming and doing like Prophet Muhammad, Aisha and Abdullah reported, as the Messenger of Allah was about to breathe his last, he threw his sheet upon his face. Blanket. I have two single beds in my room. My aunt say someone is coming, and then she go and lie down, and she drew the blanket over her face. Hiccup come, and when he felt uneasy, he uncovered his face, and the word jinn coming on my aunt possessed, and saying, Miss Dissa. I ask her about Miss Dissa. She say, what? Miss Dissa have a black heart. And said in that very state, let there be curse upon the Jews and Christians, that they have taken the graves of their apostles as places of worship. He, in fact, warned his men against what the Jews and the Christians did. Sahih Muslim 531. See? The Muslims, beware not to love Shias, not to love Sunnis. God knows what these Shias even are up to, what they can do, what tactics they use against Christians. Okay? You're not supposed to love Christians. Curse. What? Curse. Let there be curse upon the. Oh, yes. Ooh. Forget the love. So, okay. So now, but you love them. You love them? They do not love you, whoever they are. And so, I just worked it out, right? That Allah very, very unfair to them when He put on the same level for love His messenger, Hub. It Wadud or Hub? Oh, that also I have to see in Surah 9. I forgot to check that. Surah 9, ayat 24. So many things I've shown you, but I have to make sure that I not, if I make little mistake and they come after it, Wadud or love? Hub. Oh, can you believe it? No, no. Yes, yes, it's ahabba. Hub. So you're supposed to love not only Allah, but His Messenger and jihad on the same level. Mina, then to you, then Allah and His Messenger. And you're also supposed to love all this commerce, your yani on the same level, meaning on the same level as Allah, more than. If you love them more than, then it is terrible. Then you are defiantly fasiqeen, defiantly disobedient. You are even supposed to love your commerce, the dwellings. But these poor people are not. And I could talk more on this like I did before, maybe, but not right now. Excuse me. And among mankind who takes from besides Allah equals. They love them as, and I've been stuck on this whether should this year or not, or they love them as they love Allah. And those who believe are stronger in love for Allah. Are you? Check Surah 9, ayat 24. Only Allah, only Allah, loving only Allah. And, and see those who wronged, then they will see the punishment that the power, al-quwwata, al-quwwati, quwwati. Ah, here is the al-quwwat. This Allah's name belongs all that Allah is severe in, belongs to Allah together, Jamian, and that Allah is severe in the punishment. Just because they love, oh, so you see how terrible. I'm going to the old ones I've done and bringing them forward, and again, the ayats. So, will you listen to this website and even go against your Prophet's hadith? Or will you listen and look what I'm showing you? Al Hakim on witnesses. Huh? I'm trying to figure out what Radha Rani. Why did Krishna put Radha before him? Why Allah, this Allah of God, of Hindus? See why love so high? And love lift you up where you belong. That a song coming from American singers. I think it's a duet. Where's, I think I'm tired. Where's Al Hakam? Sorry. So will you take Al Hakam? If you take Al Hakam, you can't see then if Hakam is Al website is right that equal. There's nothing about what is immediately apparent is that it is a gross misconception to assume that this verse refers to the testimony of women per se, when Prophet Muhammad asked women or a woman half. It is about the testimony of women. With see, if you take this Alim website, where are you going? You're going against this Prophet Muhammad's hadith. You're being taken against this hadith on witnesses. Look, narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. Okay, wait. Sahih Bukhari, witnesses, hadith. You see this? The hadith, 2658. The Prophet said, isn't the witness, hello, you are men, right? Also men here. And this al-Hakam men, right? Huh? Isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man? The women said yes. Yes. Hey, hey, hey. Not the law, not the no. Yes. Hey. He said, Prophet Muhammad said, this I go crazy now, you know. Mental asylum, am I coming? This is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind. Isn't the witness of a woman equal to half of that of a man? Then, Al-Hakam, you see how grossly misconceived is your prophet. Mind your language, Zahra, I'm going.